Hi, Leo. Welcome to my channel. And if you're visiting me from Facebook, Moon Jasper Gem. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to do a love and general reading tarot. I'm going to do a numerology for you, and I'm going to pull a moon card. Today's the 21st of January, and the moon was passing through your zodiac sign yesterday for the past 3 days. So it's just passing through. Now it's moving into Virgo. But I had to think about the 21 right now because I guess 21 is a significant number for you this week because I'm taking your last uploads for your numerology, and it starts with 21, 35, and 21, 36. So 21 is the world card, and it's like saying new beginnings and endings. Not everything wants to end all the time. You don't always want that, but sometimes it has to in order to grow for our soul's growth, be able to understand and experience different things. But when you take the two and the one, that's a three. So I think this has something to do with working with other people. If it's in love, it could be a third party. So maybe some of you may be struggling through that, or maybe you don't mind being in a third party. Maybe some of you are just saying, I really don't want that anymore, and now I'm going to look for something that's a little bit more long lasting. You have 35, which equals an 8, and that represents you. That's a strength card. It represents beautiful Leo, your birthday month, and it's an infinite possibilities. So remember that when you feel all else is not working, you give it some time to rest, and then you can come back and you have a lot of options. And you have the infinite possibilities there. You also have a 9, which a 9 is the wounded warrior. It has a lot to do with knowing when and when not to give up on a position. So because you're wise and you have experience already, although we could never stop learning in general. 9 is to say you've been through a lot of emotional upheavals and up and downs, but also you've gained strength and wisdom along the way. And you know now that whether you should give up on a certain situation. This could be in everyday life or it could be in love. It could be in a situation, it could be in a third party, it could be working with others, work or family or friends or the group of people that you hang out with. So now you also have a 12. 12 is looking at things in a different perspective, like the hangman, saying whether you wanted to put yourself in that position or you were forced there, now you're being enlightened. You're being enlightened to know that there's different views and angles to how you perceive something. And it has a lot to do with the thought process, what people show you and what you perceive it as, because I always say that, people could speak or things could be said, but actions speak louder than words. We know that. So you watch how people act and how they treat you, because that's how it comes out to be the truth. You also have an 11, which is beautiful. It's like, we're stepping through a gate, a beautiful new beginning, um, being able to drop one finally and just grow with one person, because that's a two. And then ultimately you have a five. See, five to me, usually they're challenges. So you say you've been through a lot with this world. It's celebrating all that you've been through, and you know the difference now and how to have wise choices in your future plans and how to build for a stronger foundation. So five isn't only challenges. It has to do with the Hierophant. The Hierophant again is dealing with other people. It's saying sometimes you have to close a book on people, places, and things. People that are no longer on the same page as you, they have different ideas and they're not able to grow or move forward with you. So when you think of five, don't just think of a challenge, think of it as the Hierophant. The Hierophant being with like minded people so you could build for a very strong foundation and have a solid, circle of, in your life. So it's really good. So I'm going to ask the universal energies of love and light only to please bring forth messages for the beautiful zodiac sign of Leo. I want to pull you a moon card too. Hopefully my video doesn't cut out. Right there, you got a cup of love. Beautiful. Overflowing with love and emotions. So Leo, I didn't do your December. This could be somebody near the cusp. End of July. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. I didn't do July and I didn't do December for you and January, so we're going to talk about what's moving to the past for that time. What's closing and what's opening for the future. The rest of January also for the present and near future. The star, beautiful healing, bearing your heart and soul, knowing that after trauma and you know um, feeling disappointed in certain people, places, and things that you know that you could bear it all and start over again. You follow that beautiful star ahead that will guide you. You could be the guiding light for someone. Loving, caring, and helpful. Very humanitarian. Okay, a couple more. This Cancer right here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio really wants to stick out. Now you also have the King of Swords. Okay, this person doesn't always show their emotions. They hide it. They can have a poker face. It could be two people or it could be one. But in general, if this was one person, this is saying there's a lot of emotion, but it's not being shown right now. Whether this is you holding it back or someone else. These two separate people. One, but they both seem to hide their emotions, even though one has a lot more inside than the other one. The other one is able to stay very stern. So here's your general energy. Look, you came out. See, the Strength card, number 8. Beautiful. Taming the beast within and without and all around. Knowing that you have to have patience to move forward. You have to, in order to have something, if you feel like you wanted it done yesterday, in your mind, you know that it takes time and effort to build something. And if something wasn't built properly, it can be redone. This is also your urges inside, your frustrations, your anger, or anything that's like, in your thoughts, or, this could be like trying to help someone else, or in love. It could be like, I want this to move forward, but I know in order to do this, I have to put a lot of time and effort into it. So it's going to take time. Some of you haven't been feeling emotionally fulfilled, and some of you really just want to leave it all behind, or leaving something to find this in search of what else will make you happy emotionally fulfilling. So there's only 2 more cups missing. So in spite of having a lot, you feel like you're lacking in something. So you're off, or somebody's off in search of you, possibly. You have somebody who wants to take a leap of faith. This could be an Aries, could be a Pisces, because you have the King of Cups still here. Just like shooting to the wind, maybe you're feeling very heavy. Some of you are going to build on something for a longer period if you have the patience to do it. Some of you are walking away from something and just starting brand new. So what's in the root of this for you? Holding on or holding back for this solid, stable offer. This could be in finances. This could be in love, something that's more stable. Somebody could be holding back and not really wanting to, open up, just holding back, on their emotions, holding back their offers. Another one here for the root for you. Let's see. Another one for the root. Go with this 4 of coins. Right, see, here you have to be able to, you're almost there. This is like 10. It's almost like putting something down, putting a lot of burdens down. Maybe it's also burdens in your mind and your thought to get more organized. It's carrying a heavy load, but it's knowing that when you finally get there, all your hard work with that patience, with this Strength card and your effort, that each one of these beautiful staves have growth on it. So this could be a real crop or a real business, or all the time and effort you put into a love relationship, or all the time and effort that you put into yourself, all the time and effort that you know that what you do is going to actually flourish and grow. You lay them all down and you put one at a time, one idea, one situation. You take your time in each situation that's important, that will go somewhere in the long run. You do have the star still wanting to stick out. You want to take a leap of faith, looking for some healing, wanting to know whether you should continue to work on something for the long haul. Again, it could be love, it could be your business, your everyday situation and your routine. But you do have either an apology coming in or an offer, a really charming young person, possibly, or young at heart, that has emotion, and because they didn't learn how to hold it all back in, now they want to share it. They're able to express themselves. They're able to express themselves and offer a date, offer some compassion, some love. Very, very charming and really from the heart. That's really nice. So what's moving to the past here for December, January for you? Beautiful Leo. Lessons learned. soul's growth. So here was your 5 and your 7 of swords. See, somebody was trying to get away with something. Could be third party, could be, work. It could be just, somebody trying to get away with something. But look, there is a solid offer coming in because this is not stable. This is something that is, you kind of know if it's in a relationship or whoever you're dealing with, other people, you kind of know that something's not right. It's like you could read them. Something that could have started as a light situation becomes very heavy, and you realize, what, it's not worth the competition. But there is one little nice solid offer coming in. So you have 2 coming in. Maybe from the beginning there was 2, because you have the Knight of Cups and now you have the the Page of Pentacles. Although it's not a lot to offer, it's something, and that over time that gets built to a whole empire. That's stability. This could be a job, a date, a new home, a new idea that of something that could be very, very tangible for growth. But it's either way, it's very solid and stable, which is nice because these challenges here are moving to the past. No more of that. Go back to, I wonder if the Hierophant's going to come out today. Going around with like-minded people, not people that are challenging all the time. Not, unless you're in a sport, there's no reason to have to be a challenge or a competition. That's how I feel. Again, moving to the past here, December and January thus far. Even before that's fine. Okay, feeling sorrowful, looking at things that have been lost instead of what you still have, because we're always going to lose something, but there's always something to gain. With that, like the World card, with every ending, there's a new beginning, and those cups will be filled again. And those are those same 2 cups that maybe somebody is off to find. You're emotionally unhappy in a situation, so you're working on that. You've been working on that. That's moving to the past now. You're going to put down some of those burdens, and then somebody new and charming comes in, or that could be you offering a cup to someone. Again, to the past, December, January. So that was your challenge there, your 5 there. 5 of staves, wands. See, some wants to peek out here again is that King of Swords, and here that came out is the Queen of Swords. See, that's a very mentally connected relationship. Some of you are wondering whether you want to continue because maybe there wasn't a lot of emotion there. This could be an emotionless. It could be a lot of fun, very entertaining and a lot of knowledge and good conversation, good time. It could be light and fun, but also you say, you know what, I have a lot of emotions to share. I want somebody to be on the same page with me. You want to know whether you should build for the long period. This is definitely a power couple. It could definitely work. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You do have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have, you with the wands, Leo, Sag, or Aries. It's probably you. But that's definitely a power couple, and it's very knowledgeable, resourceful, it's a resourceful relationship. All right, so let's see what's moving to the future now for you guys. Look at that, the happy card. This is a beautiful, standing under that rainbow with that one beautiful person. Whether, even if you weren't with somebody, this is like a happy family, happy home, happy environment. Somebody took a leap of faith into the wind there, and look what you built. That you have all your cups. Like you guys are like, I'm done. I'm going out and finding what's emotionally fulfilling, and you do whatever it is. It can even be like for yourself. You just want a hobby. You want to do so. You want to make a change, something different to up. Instead of like the monotony every single day, the same thing. Or the same situation, the same relationships. You're being enlightened and you're having the strength to move forward. This is such a beautiful marriage. This could be a marriage. This could be upping a level in love. With that cup coming in, that Knight of Cups. It's really nice. So what's your advice here? Somebody's blocking out their heart, refusing to see something. Of course, because when you go through those experiences, you know better. You could read people, you could see through people, you get right to the truth about it. You don't want to be blunt about it, but you want to express how you feel. Maybe you're just going to walk away and not say anything for some of you. For others of you, you blocked out. It's saying don't block it out because this is your advice. Don't block your heart. but be wise because it's could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but it's blocking out what's going to hurt you. So you don't want to see it, you don't want to feel it. But it's okay. You have to see and feel because then it's the way to know the difference. Whether it's something that felt bad, you're going to know the difference when you feel good. So, possible outcome for these messages for you, beautiful Leo. All right. Fast movement, love messages coming through. This is expansion. This a lot have to do with like again the world card, the expansion, and fast movement. This is see you laid all those down. Look, and it took off, whatever it was. Look at that growth. Huh. It felt like a lot of work, then suddenly you see movement, and it could be in love, something that you put a lot of time and effort into. Some of you took some time out because you were manifesting something, your ideas and your thoughts to the universe. That could be a Virgo. It could also be a Sag to me. Wise. That could be a Pisces. But it could be you just saying, take some time out to put what do I want? How do I move this forward? And you took that leap. Somebody took a leap, or maybe somebody did towards you. But it's growing old with somebody as well, being wise, using all your wisdom. And even if you feel like you can't, because this is a very fast card here, and you feel slow, you take one step at a time, and eventually you're going to get there. So if it's worth, like on your numerology, the wounded warrior, if it's worth it to put all your time and effort into one relationship or one situation, you're going to see your work pay off. But remember, you're doing it not just for the moment, but you're doing it for the long term and for your soul's growth. So this is a lot of love coming in right here. This could be fire, Aries, you, Leo, Aries, or Sag. Another one. One more, or maybe more than one. Let's see. So some of you thought something was over, and maybe some of you felt backstabbed and you weren't going to be able to move forward because you felt like you were backstabbed and you felt like something was dead. But guess what? You rose up again and moved forward. Some of you unblocked yourself too. Look, this is wonderful. Here goes back to that holding on, holding back. Somebody made an offer and didn't want to take it. But maybe that someone's making an offer, you were just bored and you weren't seeing it, or they weren't seeing it. But again, you got the two happiest cards in the deck. This represents you, Leo. This is being enlightened and finally being playful, your true self again. Having that energy, having your time, using it wisely, spending it with people that are like minded or that one person that's there for the long haul. Or some of you just accept, if I'm in a relationship, I don't have to be with just one person, or, if it takes two to make that decision. But either way, to be light, fun, and playful, your true soul, your true self just enjoying every time, every day, all the movement. Sometimes you get down in your heart and your soul, but you're going to rise up again for some of you who did. Because these two cards are the happiest cards in the deck. Let me just show you. Look at that. Those are the two happiest cards in the deck. See that? So you will get this. You're working towards it. Some of you already found it. But just remember, don't give up. Because there's a lot of love to give from you, and you're going to find that like-minded person in love, or in general, people that you're with every day that could be on your side and work hard together. Family, friends, maybe some of you wanted to isolate a little bit, but it's okay to do that. You can't do that all the time. And now for your moon reading. Let's see. Okay. Do a quick shuffle here. Hey, Leo, let's see what your moon card says. Oh, look, it came out right away. Let's see which one this is. This is new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. See that? It's hard to see. Wait. Anyway. Okay. And then on the bottom you have third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. And the last one is full moon in Aries. a fiery climax approaches. Well, it could be those little challenges or competition, but you get through that. Or some of you walk away from it. Hope you've enjoyed these messages. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share. You can visit me on my Facebook page is Moon Jasper Gem. And if you're from Facebook, you can visit me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks, you guys. Till the next time. Bye now.